Welcome to Subramani. I'm going to talk to you a little about dividend reinvesting, which most of us do not do. Dividend reinvesting means you bought shares worth 10,000 rupees, you're getting 300 rupees worth of dividend. Just go and buy the same share. Let's say you bought 100 shares at 100 rupees, so 10,000 rupees is what you invested. You got 300 rupees of dividend. What can you do with that? Go and buy 3 more shares of the same company. Alright. This way you don't have to worry about what happens to the dividend because you are young, you are just 22 years of age or maybe 25 years of age. The advantage is you have a current salary with which you paid that 10,000 rupees to buy that share. So every rupee that comes back to you as dividend, which will obviously be taxable from this year, that should be reinvested in the same company. If you are not sure whether that is a good company, then you should reconsider your whole portfolio and then think about it. But otherwise, you have a good share, it is there in your portfolio, it is paying you a dividend, maybe it is just 300 rupees, but use that 300 rupees to buy 3 more shares. Now let's say next year the dividend goes to 450 rupees. Either put 50 rupees more of your own money or remove 50 rupees from there and buy 4 shares. I am assuming that the prices remain the same. Price may not have remained the same, so it may have gone up, so you may get maybe only 3 shares. But every year you will be able to get some X number of shares with your dividend, which may look very small, but believe me, they are very, very significant in your whole process, because if you start at 25, and you decide to sell these shares when you are 80, you are talking of 55 years of compounding with a simple technique called DRIP. In India, unfortunately, DRIP is not available from the company, but as soon as you get the dividend, you can go and invest it in the same company in which you are holding. Suppose you are holding in XYZ, then buy the shares of XYZ. If you are holding HDFC Bank, you buy shares of HDFC Bank. Obviously, the amount of shares that you can buy or the number of shares that you can buy is not going to be great, because the price of the share is also going up. But whatever it is, you buy one, you can today buy in lots of even one. Once upon a time, there used to be a marketable lot and all that. Today, a marketable lot mostly is one. So you can buy 1 share of HDFC Bank, you can buy 10 shares of HDFC Bank. So it doesn't really matter. Second important thing that I learned during the journey is, at least for people like me who sit on longish portfolios for a very long period of time. I mean, we are a long only player, right? And long only player and long for a long period of time. Okay, I'm punning on the word. No, not really. Then what happens is you save a lot of money in form of fees and even taxes, right? You don't pay any tax till you actually sell your portfolio. Dividends were taxed only at the company's hands till now, but now you're going to pay some income tax on the dividend that you receive. So perhaps you can only reinvest about 60% of the dividend you get, and about 30-40% will be lost in taxation. The one disadvantage of equity-based investing for dividend is you have to pay tax on the dividend. You cannot defer the dividend. Whereas if you were in a growth option in an equity fund, you will be able to convert that current income into capital gain and pay lesser tax than what your current rates are. For example, I would pay income tax on long-term capital gain of equity at 10%, whereas my marginal rate at which I could be paying taxes would be closer to 40%, if not more than 40%, right? So I can't do that, and therefore I am better off being in a mutual fund with the growth option, so that all my accrual of gain can be postponed till I withdraw. And if I don't withdraw it for 55 years, we're talking of 55 years of compounding, and that can be awesome, right? The other thing is, it's because you're doing direct equity, you've kept your costs very low. So that is one advantage. You can diversify. You started off maybe with 3 shares. However, today because your income is high from other sources also, you're working somewhere, you're a chartered accountant, you're a doctor or a lawyer, you're earning well in your profession, some of that money can also obviously will go back into building a portfolio which is necessary for financial freedom or financial independence, right? Thank you.